Hi everyone, Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. It's time for tarot scopes again, everyone. This will be the tarot scopes for October 2022, and this will be for the sign of Leo. That would be Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and or Leo Rising. And it's been a long, hot, and crazy summer, Leo. A lot of things happened when the sun was in Leo. A lot of things happened in that August month, at the end of July. Um, very powerful energies. So it's been a ride, and you're, going along with it. Leo is a vibration of leadership and seeing leaders rise, including the king, King Charles III. He rose to the highest station a human can rise to when it comes to that system. And so symbolically, he's important, even if you don't understand why there is a monarchy, or even if you think they're reptilians or something, they still are typically hold the power, right? Symbolically. And it reflects on a certain level where we're at as part of the human family. We also, get to look at our petulant childhood behavior, like bully behavior, through, what we see happening in the Ukraine. And then we get to see the bravery, and we get to see what people are willing to fight for, the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And yet, in places like the United States, I'm trying to figure out how these cards are. They're all upside down. Okay. How the United States, in some cases, is, willing to trade that in for a dictator who is a criminal. Ay, ay, ay. All right, where did I go on this one? Let's look at astrologically, though. It's been quite the story. I watched Zelensky, who is an Aquarius. I saw his speech, and it's very convincing. And the peace, like, what does peace look like? What does peace mean? Who has to be held accountable? It's got a Pluto in, he has a Pluto in Libra, Zelensky, and his North Node's in Libra. So his soul is about justice. His soul is about fairness. His soul is about peace, and bringing that light to, the planet. I mean, if we see ourselves evolving, they're evolving as well. The light is shining, folks. The light is shining, and it's going to light up all the dark places, and we're going to see who we really are, and we're going to get to decide whether that's who we want to be. And then we make a change, and we evolve, and we start to take care of what needs to be taken care of as far as the earth, and as far as our need to heal from these colonialism, oh God, I have the book too. Hegemony. Sorry. I have the book. I can't say the word. I think that's what's his name? Who wrote that book? He's got the beard now. He's like 99 or something. He's so old, so wise. I can't think of his name. If I think of it before the reading's over. Anyway, let's see what's up for Leo. Okay, we start with the moon card. This can be many things. It can be a realization that you can only, the only person you can really save is yourself in situations. You could be going into somewhat of a depressed period. The moon can be a little bit of depression. Sorry, just that. I mean, it's the Leo reading. You should be able to, see me in all my glory, right? Jesus. All right, I'll fix it, guys. You tired of looking at my fotch? All right, I give up. It's going to be fuzzy for Leo. So moon, right? I mean, that's perfect. This effect that you're seeing is perfect for the moon. There's a veil over something. There's a veil over something still. So let's see what challenges the veil. Your co-creative capacity. You can do it, Leo. Don't believe that you can't. There I am. Don't believe that you can't. You can do it. You just have to have the intention. You have to focus. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're having trouble focusing on what you need to see. Let's see what's underneath it all. You have the Five of Wands, but it was reversed. I think you have a little bit of a creative block, maybe. Five of Wands, I don't generally read reversed. But the Five of Wands in this deck especially, you can see all these people sort of reaching up for the fire. And it's like they're reaching up for this idea, but the foundation here is a little wonky. And but there's also this sense of in the process of trying to create something or reach for that creative fire or reach for the prize. It's like they're holding everything together so that the guy on top can reach it. And so there's this sense of there's maybe a realization that you can do what you need to do, but you need to have a team. You can't be just doing it on your own. It's not about doing it on your own, because it doesn't give you the opportunity to focus on what you're best at. So it's important at this point to maybe if there's a project that you want to do or you want to expand something, see if you can get other people who are good at the things you need them to do to work. It's about leadership, right? It's about being a good leader means that you sort of inspire in a way and to people to be their best selves. Kind of that's what Zelensky does, right? He inspires people to be their best selves. In the past, we have the Ten of Swords. So saying goodbye to something. Saying goodbye to something. This actually could be a reading for Zelensky because he does have a Leo moon. Anyway, but that's the past, the ending of an old way, ending of an old idea, um, and time to move on. In the sky, we have plenty of work, plenty of work, and also to do the work. There's plenty of work, you got to do it. And that's what that card's saying. Even the drudgery, even the stuff you don't really like to do, like the less creative stuff, but some of the supportive stuff, you need to do that. Okay. In the immediate, excuse me, future, we get the Three of Pentacles. This is people working together, each doing their part here to create something of great artistry. There, you need to get together with at least two other people. Bring your energy together, and I think it's going to really really wake something up. Really do some good work. Maybe even find, instead of the difference between this work, right, in the Three of Pentacles and the work in the Eight of Pentacles, is that the Eight of Pentacles is more, there's more busy work, and it's more about, it's a little more drudgery, where this is much more creative, cooperative, and it's more about being a craftsman than it is about being being organized and getting the work done and all that stuff. You need both, though. So both these cards are here. So you need the the taxes, putting it in QuickBooks, all that stuff. You need to do that, or get somebody to, maybe that's part of your team, right? Who likes to do that kind of stuff, and you get together with people who have the talents that will help move you forward, and you have the talents that help move them forward, because not everybody's a leader. You have a leader, and then you have the people that work with the leader because they believe in what the leader stands for, right? So there's that whole thing. So it's looking good. I mean, these are good cards, Leo. They really are. I think the biggest problem, at least up to this point, is that it's been a period of isolation for you, and a necessary isolation, but it's time to refocus your intentions about life. You have another opportunity to live a life, and so take that opportunity, right? But don't do it on your own. Look for cooperative situations where you can live, you can actually do what you love what you do, and have your life be more in a flow, instead of in a place of extreme, or what's that other word, austerity. It's not about austerity. It's about creation here. The past is falling away, and now is the opportunity to focus your energy, because there's a lot of work ahead, and it's good work. It's like trouble and good trouble. Who is that? Elijah Cummings would say that, or John, the other. the other gentleman who passed away. John, I can't think of his last name. John, sorry. How it's seen from the outside, the hermit. Well, you're seen as wise. You're seen as wise, learned. You've had time to think about things. People see your wisdom. That's cool. Your domestic situation, many choices, many choices. Some of them illusionary, delusionary. But it's about choices. It's about the choices on a certain level that will make you feel emotionally whole. The choice in this choice, he points to the vessel, I guess, where the water is running through it, and I think the message is that you need to just go with the flow. And seven is about seven is know thyself, and sometimes when you have to know yourself emotionally, it can be very daunting. But that's what it's saying. Know who you are. Know what's in your heart. Know who you are. Know where the flow sits. Know where the best flow is, and that's the decision I think that you need to make. Go with the flow. Hopes and fears. I would say this is a fear more than a hope. Nobody wants to be the burden bearer. It could be a little bit of uh, a little fear around, am I capable of doing this? Um, is this something I have the energy for? Is this something that, you know, there's a part of us that want to, we don't want to complicate our lives too much at this point. And so there's this, like, how far do I want, what's it going to be? But it has more to do with just being fear based on past situations where you've taken on too much. So just choose not to take on too much, really listen to your body, I guess. And we have the Ace of Swords as an outcome, a new action, a new idea, a new place. This was in the past, and this is in the future. It's about a whole new life, a whole new life for you, Leo. Let's see if we can pick a major arcana. The Queen of Pentacles, Master of the Purse, knower of the value of things. The Three of Swords, agony, heartbreak, and the Two of Wands. With those two cards, right? And then this, the beautiful Queen, proud, beautiful, in her domain, in nature. It's interesting, these three cards speak to me of what the divine feminine is experiencing at this time, or what women in this world are experiencing at this time. Women will change the world. Women will rise up. In Iran, they're burning their hijabs. Oh, I'm gonna need like a vocabulary corrector or something. I don't think they have one of those, right? Oh my God. Pronunciation. Correction corner. Pronunciation. Oh goodness gracious. Hijab. I think that's it. Things are changing. Underneath it all, we have the Chariot. We're moving on, folks. We're evolving. We no longer need to have inequality and try to contain women. No. No. Women are rising up, folks. The Nine of Swords. Anguish, fear. Just we're tired of losing. We're tired of being in pain. And Temperance, healing. Healing. I love this guy. Yeah, right. You'd say, sure. What do you need me to do to heal? There's a certain amount of sexual healing, I think, with the Temperance card as well. But yeah, so very, very interesting cards, Leo. I mean, honestly, very powerful. I'm going to have to listen to this one again because I have a Leo ascendant. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Have a wonderful month. Find your people. Find your people and get started. Get started on the new direction because it's time. These two cards indicate that it's not going to be clear quite yet. So this month for you is it's not going to be, you're going to be putting your focus on something that you can't see the results of, or that you almost can't. It's just there's a fog over it, but you need to do it because when the fog lifts, then there's something exciting to have. And do. It's time to move forward on your soul's path. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Like and subscribe if you would like a reading with me, astrology, Kabbalah, numerology. You can go to my website, theseedsoftransformation.com. Go to the services page. That's where my readings are. Sometimes there's class, there's ways to pay for classes in the services page. If you want to know what my classes are at the present moment, you can go to the events page. I don't have anything new starting quite yet, but I will next month. I'll have some more classes starting, some beginner classes, beginner Kabbalah, if you're interested in that. But I'll make the announcements on the community page. All right, guys, have yourself a great month. And I'll see you next month for the Taroscopes for the sign of Leo for the month of November. Should be interesting. Okay, take care, everyone. Namaste.